But because it disappeared little by little, drop by drop over thousands of years, they never saw it happening. Some believe this continental-scale change in the weather dried up Australia's largest lake. When the first people arrived, Lake Eyre covered a vast area in the middle of the country. Its disappearance coincided with man's arrival. Tiny bits of time saving, the use of fire to clear the land and speed up the hunt for food, added up over time to this. Australia turned into the largely desert continent we know today. And a once massive lake is gone. Fire is one of the first time-saving devices, but it certainly wasn't the last. We humans will do anything to cut corners. But even as we settled into the fast lane, we discovered something that took us up a whole new gear. The sun once ruled our day. Here we're turning the sun's heat into round-the-clock energy, electricity. And with it we are changing our whole perspective on time. Since we discovered electricity, time itself has been given the shock treatment. Life today would be impossible without electricity. Everything happens with the flick of a switch. Electricity has pushed everything into overdrive. It's the power behind the world's fastest growing city, Las Vegas. One minute there's an empty plot of land, then a timber frame, turn the corner and the walls go up. Next street the tiles go on. Opposite the houses are finished. And round the corner people have already moved in, ready to live the dream. There can be 1,000 new people a week riding in on this power surge. It's taken just decades to turn a vast area of desert into downtown. But it's not just Vegas. It's everywhere. Electricity hasn't just transformed the world, it's turned night into day. In Vegas, buildings go up even in the dark. When the sun goes down, the city lights up. The effect is like a whoop of victory over our age-old slavery to daylight. Now there's no need to wait for anything. The slot machines, one-armed bandits, restaurants, are all open 24 hours a day. Dinner time is any time. Here you won't run out of time, only money. This round-the-clock existence is not just changing our habits. Many of the animals that share our cities have always been nocturnal, but 24-hour light is making some of them behave in strange ways. Birds come into our cities for warmth from the lights, especially at Christmas. But the light has also meant that some birds are singing their dawn chorus in the middle of the night. The trees are confused too. Longer nights in autumn signal the shedding of leaves, but trees growing by street lamps are now keeping their leaves longer than those in the dark. We can only wonder what this is doing to our own body clocks. Electricity has encouraged us to expect more and more from our day. We're burning the candle at both ends. Electricity hasn't just accelerated changes to the landscape. It's given us control over the night as well as the day. It's changed our whole attitude to time. Not even nature has escaped our frenzied attention. Nature takes its time. It changes slowly over many, many generations. So no wonder we got impatient. Nature may well be inventive, but these creations take thousands of years of step-by-step change. And natural selection isn't just slow, it's haphazard. You never know what you'll get. But we haven't got thousands of years. We want things now. So we've performed some unnatural selection to move nature along. So who got the fast-track treatment? Our best friend, the dog. This is a standard poodle, although there's little standard about this one. It's at the top of its league. A purebred pedigree, 100% poodle. If you don't like poodles, don't worry, there are plenty of other dogs to choose from. And the choice is staggering. There are over 400 different breeds. But whatever their shape or size, at one time all dogs resembled one very distant and long-lost cousin. Compared to the wolf, our pink poodle seems light years away. But without the wolf, there would be no poodle, pit bull, or Pekingese. Way back, we spotted that the wolf has some rather useful skills. They're team players and superb hunters. So we bred wolf pups, selecting and reinforcing the tricks that would serve us best. Over generations, we took a wild predator and molded its descendants into working dogs, animals that could speed up our hunts, guard our livestock, and protect us.